One of the most important panels at today's IoT Tech Expo Global in London has been scalability and interoperability, what drives insights. I'm pleased to be talking to its moderator, Livia Rosu, the marketing chair of the HomeGrid Forum. Livia, can you tell us about some of the highlights from today's panel?
Thank you. We had quite a challenging panel with interesting and charming participants from two sides of the industry. We had two industry alliances and then two carriers that have exposed their requirements for the vertical and horizontal markets of IoT, such a global need for unifying all these different applications and making a smart life experience for the user.
Sounds great. And is backhaul still an issue?
Yes, while we have the users needing to connect all their devices on Wi-Fi, IoT-driven based technology for all these different types of wireless technologies, so that can move around with their tablets, devices, and then appliances can also change their places inside the home. If you look at the markets on the outside part of the home, like smart transport, outside of the smart building, in the smart cities infrastructure, all of this is very important for what we call a smart life experience for the users. But as they move around with these mobile devices, they need to make sure the backhaul, as I like to call it, it's a very powerful highway. It is stable and robust, reliable for users at all times, so that high performance applications can be supported by all means all the time.
And what about certification in all this?
The HomeGrid Forum promotes G.hn gigabit home networking technology for the wired part of the backbone. So it's the global support as it works on any wire. G.hn works on power line, phone line, plastic optical fiber and coax. So it can use any infrastructure inside the home in order to have IoT devices moving around. And in order to do that, it's important to understand carriers, so service providers are normally recommending some of these devices to their subscriber base, but also end users, they need to go and purchase additional ones. If they have a big house or they have a big deployment, whether it's in home or in a building, they need to add additional devices to their ecosystem. So they would go and purchase some in the retail shops or Amazon, Alibaba, and so on. When all these devices come together, those from carriers, recommended by carriers, and those acquired in a shop, it's very important to have them all interoperable. So what we call the IOP testing, it is very important, and HomeGrid Forum provides an important and a powerful testing suite methodology with the authorized testing house that is looking at all these different, not just performance, but IOP issues.
That's great, and how does the HomeGrid Forum fit into this?
HomeGrid Forum has all the elements, as it's an alliance made of silicon vendors, so technology providers, a starting point, then system vendors that incorporate these silicons into their devices for all types of different applications, smart life, smart buildings, smart cities type of infrastructure, and then you also have carriers, service providers that are providing their guidance based on the requirements they see with their user space to make sure that all their requirements, both on the performance and I said an IOP side, interoperability, are well embedded. So the alliance combines all this like end-to-end connectivity, not just in terms of membership base, but also in terms of requirements unification.
That's great. Thank you for talking to us, Livia.